Hello everyone, Amazon. Flash briefing.
Jamie, here's the latest from your flash briefing. In NPR News.
Live from NPR News in Washington, I'm Corva Coleman. WNBA star Brittany Griner is being checked by medical specialists at a U.S. military base in San Antonio after being freed by Russia. Her release is drawing praise from the family of a Michigan man still held by Russia. From member station WDET, Quinn Kleinfeld.
Yeah, but did you learn about that man they're still holding?
It's been almost 4 years since Russia arrested Paul Whelan and alleged he had
Paul
classified
Whelan?
information Whelan says he thought were vacation photos.
He's got
serving a
so many
16-year
passports for
prison
so many,
sentence for
or
espionage,
citizenships in so many different countries. No
U.S.
wonder they
officials
kept
offered
him.
to trade for both Brittany Griner and Whelan, but his brother David
It's gonna be
Whelan
hard to
said
make him give them up.
Russia was not interested.
Everything looks suspicious, and he was going to a wedding and had like a bunch of cash money on him when they got him too.
For the U.S. government to find a Russian spy in order to.
It's going to be hard for them to want to come off
Whelan says his brother
and
fears
free
he might
him.
not survive another 12 years in the dirty and potentially dangerous conditions of a Russian penal colony. For NPR News, I'm Quinn Kleinfelter in Detroit.
It just looks so suspicious. It's hard to change their mind.
Renewed recommendations for masking, and in some areas, potential
I can't believe we
mandates.
gave up an arms dealer
Health
for.
says this comes as flu, RSV, and COVID-19
Girl, no.
sent hospital rates rising.
Hospitals are at
We
about
couldn't find,
80%
like,
capacity
someone else they wanted,
nationwide,
like-
according to the Department of Health and Human Services.
I don't
That's
know.
as high as any time of the pandemic. But far fewer beds, just 5%, are
glad
being
she's
taken
home,
up by
but-
COVID patients now. Instead, we're seeing
At
a
the
lot of
same
fewer
time,
states
it
where
didn't seem
this
like an even
rise is quite
trade.
early. Dr. Preeti Malani
it's
with
nice.
the University of
Don't get me
Michigan
wrong.
tells NPR she's
100%
concerned.
nice.
She and the CDC are recommending masking up, especially as the
I just
holidays
feel like they
send
should
people
have
crowded
sent
in
someone
indoors.
besides the arms dealer.
Coronavirus cases are
Surely there's
climbing
someone
too.
else.
In Los
They could've
Angeles,
traded
they're
for
up at least 3/4 from a couple weeks ago.
Save that arms
Depending
dealer.
on hospitalizations, a mask mandate
part
could
of the,
return to the nation's most populous county as soon as next month.
Pot, so to speak,
NPR
at
News.
getting
A
the.
Colorado judge has
other guy
unsealed
back,
documents in a case
you know?
about the suspect
It's gonna
accused
take quite a
of
bit to
mass
get him
shooting
back.
at a Colorado
been there for,
Springs
what,
gay
4 years?
nightclub. The documents are from an incident last year. That's when police arrested Anderson Aldrich in connection with a bomb threat against some family members. But those family members refused to cooperate. The case
Man,
was dropped.
everything's
and
so
records
suspicious
sealed.
about him.
El
I'm
Paso
thinking the
County
only way they
District
could get him back
Attorney
is if they
Michael Allen
captured a
says
bunch of these
That's why there was no official
Ukrainians
record
and
of
handed them over to
past
him
criminal activity.
in exchange. That's the only thing I could think could get him out.
And then we go out into the hallway with the media person that was sitting in the courtroom. The media person asks us about that case. Even though it just happened, we have to say no record exists.
Aldrich is suspected in the slayings of 5 people last month at the nightclub. On Wall Street, stocks are higher. The Dow Jones Industrial Average is up 27 points at 33,808. The Nasdaq is up more than 50 points. You're listening to NPR
It used to be
News
we didn't
from
negotiate with
Washington.
terrorists at all. We wouldn't do
Arizona
it.
Senator Kyrsten Sinema is no longer a Democrat. She says she is switching her party affiliation to independent. Sinema,
negotiate
a moderate,
over-
is taking the action the same week the Democrats
whatever.
secured
Times
a
have changed.
51-vote majority in the U.S. Senate. Sinema says she will not caucus with the Republicans. A baby has been born on a migrant rescue boat in the central Mediterranean Sea. As NPR's Ruth Sherlock reports, the baby, named Ali, was born only hours after he and his mother were saved, along with others, from an overcrowded rubber dinghy as they tried to reach Europe.
Video footage from the rescue ship shows a doctor recording the strong little heartbeat of baby Ali during his first moments in this world. His mother was one of some 90 people that had crowded into a smuggler's boat from Libya in the hopes of a better life in Europe. The charity Doctors Without Borders says a 10-year-old was among several children that were travelling alone. Ali's mother had 3 other children with her. The charity said after Ali's birth, Malta agreed to allow the mother and baby to shore for medical care, but insisted her other children remain on the migrant boat. Doctors Without Borders refused to separate the family, which was eventually allowed into Italy. Hundreds of other rescued migrants remain waiting on ships at sea, with European countries unwilling to take them. Ruth Sherlock, NPR News, Beirut.
In Sri Lanka, schools are closed today because of extreme pollution. Officials say unhealthy air from India is filtering into the island nation. The air quality warning comes as a powerful storm is triggering heavy rain and winds in Sri Lanka.
That sucks for the migrants.
This is NPR.
Sometimes it is tough to keep up with everything going on in American politics. The ups, the downs, the ins and outs, the decisions and policies. We get it. At the
Italy
NPR
needs
Politics
babies,
podcast,
so
we'll
I
break things
understand
down
it
so
taking
that you
out.
can make meaning out of all the noise, get clarity on what decisions are being made and how they matter to you. Every weekday on the NPR Politics
All right,
podcast.
enough with your freaking
In NASA
commercials.
news, students in Charlottesville, Michigan will have an opportunity next week to hear from a NASA astronaut living and working aboard the International Space Station. NASA has selected Shenandoah Global Protection, LLC, of Chantilly, Virginia, to receive the NASA Protective Services Eastern Region contract. NASA has awarded a task order to Collins Aerospace to deliver a spacewalking system for potential use outside the International Space Station. NASA has awarded a contract to Air Products and Chemicals Incorporated of Allentown, Pennsylvania, to supply up to 7.5 million pounds of liquid hydrogen to support operations at the agency's Kennedy Space Center in Florida and the nearby Cape Canaveral Space Force Station. NASA has selected APT Research Incorporated of Huntsville, Alabama, to provide safety and mission assurance support services at the agency's Kennedy Space Center in Florida. In weather. Right now in Seattle, it's 39 degrees Fahrenheit with mostly cloudy skies. Today's forecast has rainy weather with a high of 43 degrees and a low of 40 degrees. From NASA, students in Charlottesville,
Happy Friday,
Michigan,
everyone.
will have an opportunity next week to hear from a NASA
Amazon.
astronaut.
Off. Amazon, tell us a Christmas joke.
What do ornaments like to do for fun? Not much. They just like hanging out. And if you like that, add more holiday decorations to our conversations. To learn more, just ask, what's the winter holiday theme?
Okay, Amazon, what's the winter holiday theme?
With the winter holiday theme, I'll add some festive fun when you ask for the weather, alarms, timers, and even jokes.
Okay.
To get spruced up for the holidays, just say, enable winter holiday theme.
Oh. Hope I can remember to shut it off again. Alright, Amazon. Enable winter holiday theme.
Okay, here's winter holiday theme. Welcome to the winter holiday theme. Tis the season to put some jolly into setting timers, weather forecasts, and even jokes. And if you ever want to take down the decorations, just say, turn off holiday theme.
That's gonna be
Now,
easy to
let's
remember.
start the season with a greeting. Just
boy.
say, hello.
Hola.
Thank you for using winter holiday theme. How many stars would you rate this skill? From 1 to 5.
What? I don't know, I haven't used it. Okay, have a great day. Peace, love, prosperity. Enjoy your weekend.